Hello, insiders! Newsflash time. First item, if you have a YouTube channel focused on YouTube creators, helping creators be more successful, grow, figure out how YouTube works, that kind of stuff, please reach out to us. We are actually doing a new thing where I'm going to try and be a guest on some other channels to talk about my perspective on things going on at YouTube. A lot of stuff that we talk about on this channel, but I'm happy to share it with your audience if your channel is all about YouTube. Email us at creator-insider-channel@google.com. And we'd love to hear from you and hear about what you have in mind. All right, next. The recent subs card is now rolled out to 100% of channels. This was a huge thing. People kept, we're very unhappy about YouTube Studio Beta because the recent subs report had less than Classic. Now it has more. And then when we rolled it out, it only showed for creators who had one sub in the last 90 days, but now everyone has access to it. So even channels that are very, very, very small will have access to that feature. And hope you guys like it. Let us know what you think in the comments. Next item, we have some sneak peek videos about some new improvements to YouTube Studio. The uploads, bulk uploads we have a sneak peek for, and a new audience online visualization. So keep an eye out for those sneak peeks, and soon in your YouTube Studio product, it will be there. All right, you may have noticed something new in the video scrubber bar. We're testing this new feature, and it's called Video Chapters. What is it? It helps viewers with more context and information associated with a particular time in your video. Is basically making timestamps a little bit more official. And they utilize the timestamp data that you publish in your descriptions and are completely opt-in. We're now experimenting on Android and desktop. Not everyone will see it right away, but if you see it, let us know what your feedback is. Next, channel memberships is a very engaged community for every channel, and we believe the comments are valuable to your entire viewer base because these are from some of the most loyal viewers and most committed viewers for a channel. And so in this experiment, we are highlighting the highest rated member content with a visually distinct UI, and we'll elevate it in the comments feed. That comment will feature an expandable engagement panel with a call to action to become a member. And the highlighted comment will be placed randomly near the top of the feed. Creators selected for the experiment can opt out. I don't know why you would. Seems like it's good for your members to kind of let them know that they get a little special treatment, and it's kind of a nice way for non-members to see why they should consider becoming a member. But if you don't want it, you can navigate to the memberships tab, look for the features card, and toggle the feature highlighted comments off. Next, we are rolling out monetization of COVID content to all channels. You may have seen a notification about this. You may still see yellow icons on COVID content, so you should review our COVID-specific ad-friendly guidelines article and only appeal if appropriate. So link below. Next, YouTube Giving is now available for monetizing channels with 500,000 or more subscribers in the US, UK, and Canada. Stay tuned for the expansion to 100,000 subs and above in a couple of weeks. Next, as you all know, we've moved to the new and improved studio, and we've been focusing on features where we see healthy usage with impact that support creators' goals. The music policy directory feature, you probably are not familiar with it because most people don't use it, and that's why we're deprecating it. It is a lookup tool that was designed many years ago to allow you to see what content ID claim policy might be associated with a given song. It was intended to help creators proactively avoid copyright issues with music in their video, but it's seen very low usage. What we have seen creators do is upload the videos as private or unlisted in order to spot any issues, basically pre-publish it. And we are planning on launching new features in Studio that make this pre-published workflow way easier from a copyright point of view. So in the meantime, consider using the audio library, which has completely licensed music for you to use in your videos if you want, or license it yourself. Or if you're not sure, you can always publish as unpublished first and see if the restrictions icon comes up after a couple hours. Lastly, Creator Insider Newsflash Trivia. So last week I asked the audience, why would your best performing videos sometimes have the lowest click-through rate? And the first person to get pretty close was Tim Queen. So congratulations, Tim, for being very accurate, very early. And the general reason is that we first show your video to subscribers or people who've watched videos from your channel in the past, people who basically are very likely to click on that notification or click on that thumbnail when they get it. If you have one of those videos that becomes really popular, we want to show it to a broader and broader and broader audience. But as that audience grows, the likelihood of them clicking on it also goes down compared to your hardcore, repeat viewers, subscribers, people with the bell on, etc. So that's why your most popular videos, it's because they are shown to the broadest audience, and the broadest audience will typically have a much lower click-through rate than a very narrow audience of like your proven diehard fans. Okay, so this week's question. I was doing a sneak peek with an engineer, Luke, and we were talking about this new data that we're thinking about, which shows you when your audience is online on YouTube. Like, Tuesdays at 2 p.m. versus Wednesdays at 7 p.m. and so forth. So here's the question. If I told you that the Creator Insider audience was most often online Tuesday mornings at 9 a.m. Pacific time, and we wanted to do a live stream, but I told you that actually 9 a.m. on Tuesday Pacific time would not be the optimal time to do a live stream. Why would that be? If you can think of the reason that I'm thinking of, which I think is the primary reason why you would not want to just automatically stream on the peak hour for your audience, put it in the comments below. The first person to guess correctly will get a shout out. In the meantime, keep it real.